paying the price of a housing, a mental health, and now the climate change crisis. Yet the Liberals think that now is a good time to cut up to $7.6 billion in Indigenous services. We've seen this devastating austerity from Liberals and Conservatives in the past, cuts that will hurt Indigenous peoples, families, and communities. So my question is, which programs are the Liberals targeting? Housing, health, education, Jordan's principle? And why aren't the Liberals going after the billionaires to recoup the money they owe Canadians instead of making cuts on the backs of Indigenous peoples?
The Honourable Minister for Indigenous Relations.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. And listen, in 2015, after a decade of entrenching poverty for First Nations, a newly elected Liberal government got to work on reconciliation. First Nations community services have increased by 156% since then. That's for things like school, Mr. Speaker, water, and health services. I've been clear, and so has this government, programs and services for Indigenous peoples will be protected. Reconciliation is good, Mr. Speaker, for Canada and for our economy, and it's something that the Leader of the Opposition, of the official opposition, has never understood. Indeed, under the Harper government, First Nation organizations faced a 65...